the ancient dust of Ramoth-Gilead, a prophecy ignites. A young prophet anoints a military commander with oil, declaring him king over Israel. His name is Jehu, and his mission, given by God himself, is to eradicate the corrupt house of Ahab. With this divine mandate, Jehu wastes no time. He leaps into his chariot, a man possessed by a holy fury. His mind set on one destination, Jezreel, the viper's nest where King Jehoram of Israel and King Ahaziah of Judah are recovering from battle. The watchman on the tower of Jezreel sees a dust cloud approaching. He squints, trying to make out the figure leading the charge. A messenger is sent. He doesn't return. A second messenger is sent. He too is swallowed by the approaching force. The watchman reports back to King Jehoram, his voice trembling slightly. The driving is like the driving of Jehu, son of Nimshi, for he drives furiously. The king's heart must have pounded in his chest. Unaware of the coup, Jehoram orders his own chariot, deciding to meet this commander himself. The two kings, Jehoram and Ahaziah, ride out from the city. They meet Jehu on a fateful piece of land, the very vineyard of Naboth, the Jezreelite, a place stained by the greed and sin of Jehu's own family. "Is it peace, Jehu?" Jehoram calls out, a question hanging heavy in the air. Jehu's reply is like a thunderclap, a condemnation of an entire generation's wickedness. "What peace?" he roars, "so long as the idolatries of your mother Jezebel and her witchcraft are so many." Terror flashes in Jehoram's eyes. He screams treachery and wheels his chariot to flee. But there is no escape from this whirlwind of judgment. Jehu draws his bow with his full strength. The arrow flies true, striking Jehoram between the shoulders and piercing his heart. He slumps, dead in his chariot. Jehu commands his officer to throw the king's body onto Naboth's land, a grisly fulfillment of Elijah's prophecy. Seeing this, King Ahaziah of Judah also flees, but Jehu's pursuit is relentless. Ahaziah is struck down, another royal domina falling in this bloody chain reaction. With two kings dead, Jehu's chariot thunders toward the city of Jezreel itself. His target is the source of the rot, the queen mother, Jezebel. She hears the commotion, the sound of hoofbeats, and the chaos of a city in upheaval. But she does not cower. In a final act of defiance, she paints her eyes, adorns her head, and positions herself at a window, looking down as Jehu storms the palace gates. "Is it peace, you Zimri, murderer of your master?" She taunts, comparing him to a previous usurper. Jehu looks up, his face grim, and shouts, "Who is on my side?" "Who?" 2 or 3 eunuchs look out, their faces pale with fear and uncertainty. "Throw her down," Jehu commands. In a shocking moment of betrayal and brutal justice, they obey. Jezebel is thrown from the high window. Her body hits the ground with a sickening thud, and the street is spattered with her blood. Jehu's chariot horses, in their relentless forward charge, trample her broken form into the dust. The prophecy is fulfilled. Jehu, the instrument of divine wrath, calmly enters the palace to eat and drink. Later, when he sends men to bury her, they find nothing left but her skull, her feet, and the palms of her hands. Just as the prophet Elijah had foretold that dogs had consumed the flesh of Jezebel in the portion of Jezreel. But Jehu's bloody work was not finished. He sent letters to Samaria, challenging the 70 sons of Ahab to fight for their dynasty. Terrified, they surrendered, and at Jehu's command, executed all 70 princes, sending their heads in baskets back to Jezreel. Jehu then systematically purged the land of every last remnant of Ahab's house and all the prophets and priests of Baal, wiping out the pagan worship that had plagued Israel for decades. In one swift, brutal, and furious campaign, a chariot driver became a king, a queen became dog food, and an entire royal line was extinguished. It was a terrifying and absolute judgment. A stark reminder that even the most powerful dynasties are but dust before the will of the Almighty. The story of Jehu is a violent, dark chapter, but one that reshaped a nation. This is just one of the many intense and dramatic stories hidden within the pages of history. If you're fascinated by these powerful accounts of prophecy, power, and divine judgment, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We uncover the epic sagas that have shaped our world. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore more incredible stories. Thanks for watching.